When it comes to playing Minecraft, you kind of notice that everything's a little medieval themed. Hello. Which is why in this video I'm going to teach you how to build a medieval themed house in Minecraft. That's really simple. This house is great for making medieval themed builds, since sometimes medieval kingdoms can get a little bit crowded. Especially doing it in survival mode, it can be hard to build good looking medieval houses without gathering like hundreds of materials. This right here is the exact count of everything you're going to need for building this house. If you want, you can pause the video so you can gather all the materials, but you're going to need some kind of pickaxe and some kind of axe in case you make any mistakes. And because this house uses so little materials, you can just fit it all in your inventory, just like this. Also, don't forget to bring some food with you. Now, first off, you're going to need to build a 7x5 rectangle out of cobblestone. Once you have that, anywhere in the front or back you choose, you can break one for that will be where the door will go, and then you can raise it up, or have to raise it up by 2 more layers. So this would be layer 2, and that will be all the cobblestone you would need for this entire build. Next, I'd probably mine out the floor now before I forget later, because sometimes I forget some steps. And we're just gonna fill this floor with oak planks. Why oak? Well, it just looks best with the medieval themed house. And then you're going to want to put down your door. I'm gonna put this dirt in the chest. I'd recommend a spruce door because it fits the build quite well. And after you do build this, you're going to want, or have to, place, 4 logs on each side. When I mean 4 logs, I mean like 4 block tall logs. And on the long sides, make sure they're 3 apart. And on the short sides, make sure they're 2 apart. So this would be 1, 2, 3 log, 1, 2, 3 log. Just like this. And repeat on other sides. Once you have your logs placed like this, you're going to want to place some horizontal logs in the front and sides. Once you have those placed, you're going to want to oak slabs and place them underneath the horizontal logs on the long sides, not the short sides. And after you do that, above the slabs, place upside down oak stairs. All the wood in this build would be oak except for some spruce. Once you have it just like that, you're going to want to go on the inside and place a stair in the corner here, facing right way up. Then along the wall, place another one there, another one there. Once you have that set up, you're going to want to take these oak planks and along just these 2 sides, place the planks and then place slabs here. The reason for that, or the reason why it's not here, is because we're going to be placing diorite right here. And next, add a second layer of diorite and put it over these logs, the ones I'm looking at, so the ones on the long sides. After you do that, do it one more time. I just realized, did I cover my stairs? I covered my stairs. What the heck am I doing? Make sure you do not make the same mistake I did and do not cover your stairs. Actually, just realized I need to place a stair there as well. Once you have that done, place stairs and logs, or stairs and planks like this, so then you can get up and continue building. Also, make sure you leave room for windows. So there'll be 2 on each corner, just like this. And now raise it up again, but make sure the windows are 2 blocks tall. And next, you're going to have to crouch down to reach this log and place 3 logs, or 4 logs, just like that. And instead of placing the next one on this log, place it on the stair. And then on these logs, you're going to have to place trapdoors to help cover the logs so it doesn't look ugly from the outside. Then continue placing logs in that order. So 4 blocks tall each. Don't forget the corners. You should do that until you get something like this. Don't forget the trapdoors. After you do that, you should get something that looks like this, which is the beginning of what we're building. After you finish putting those logs, place another thing of diorite, or layer of diorite, and make sure you cover the windows on the top, because they're only meant to be 2 blocks tall, not 3. And then add 1 more layer of logs. And in the front, place horizontal logs just like this, and the same in the back. After you finish putting those logs here, continue with the staircase till you reach the top of up here. And now that we're getting to the roof part, we're actually going to start making the roof. And we're going to want to place upside down stairs right here at the same level as the horizontal logs. And make sure the upside down stairs are facing this direction, because afterward we're gonna make it go out by 1. Make sure it also goes out by 1 on both the front and the back, so then it's like layered. Don't forget to add the upside down stairs to there too. Add more diorite, or another layer of diorite, and then here you're gonna want to place diorite 1 block tall, then diorite 2 blocks tall right here, and do that on both sides. Next, you're going to want to place slabs right here for the 3rd floor. And once you do that, you actually have to raise this by 1 more, and then place 1 here, 1 here, 3 here, 1 here. And somehow, when I was doing your calculations on the material count, I was somehow 4 diorite short. I'm so sorry for that. I don't know how, but make sure you grab 4 extra diorite. And then next, you're going to want to continue. I'm going to stack these. That'll be better. Continue with the stair roof. Continue making it go up in the exact same way for each layer. Also add upside down stairs on the inside. And then once you reach to where you're in the middle, go ahead and crouch down and make the logs go 3 blocks higher on both sides. And then add oak planks. You could either do it in the way I'm doing it right now, or there's probably an easier way. And it's by going ahead and doing these right here. So go ahead and start working on the other side. And repeat or do the exact same thing you did on this side. And once you continue the roof like this, add your final layer. And then place your final slabs on the roof of, well, your roof. Then that's the roof done. Next, you're going to want to add the finishing outside decorations. So go into your windows, or through your windows more like, and don't fall off again. Add trap doors along here, but make sure you're not crouching, otherwise they will not close. And make sure before you add the windows or glass windows, you're going to want to add the flower pots. So that would be 1 here, 1 here. So 2 in the front and 2 in the back. Next, you can add your windows. My game lagged and I placed it there instead. Luckily, that's easy to fix. To make sure no mobs spawn, place a torch here and here underneath the, or 1 block below the roof. And you're going to want to add a second torch above the entrance. Next, let's start decorating the house. For down here, you're going to want to place red carpet along it right here. 2 furnaces, a smelter, an anvil, and a grindstone. That's kind of the lifted basement done. You can place a open fence gate there, crouch, place an item from here. This could be a table for you. And then add 7 bookshelves underneath the stairs just like that, and a lantern. Then place red carpet in a square like that, or almost star, and then fill it with white carpet. And that's done here, done as well. Up here, after you have those, come back up here, place your bed here, bookshelf here, pot on top. You decide what flower you want there. Then add your chests along the wall like this. And that's your upstairs done as well. And finally, you're going to want to, on the outside, either build up or jump. Forgot to tell you this earlier. And place leaves. Any type of leaves you want along the sides. You don't have to put leaves, but I think it looks really pretty if you do it like that, since it makes it look like you put more effort into the house than you really did. Then that would be the house complete. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and now you have your perfect own medieval home for you to live in. What does it look like at night? There's some weird glowing coming off of there. I'm pretty sure it's because light coming through the windows. There's no air blocks for it to shine on, so it just shines on the ground. And that would be your house 100% complete, except you can add some kind of food there if you want. And you can always modify it to maybe have more beds or storage down there. And even down here, if you want, you could add like a basement maybe right here or something, you decide. And if this was helpful, then make sure you like the video and subscribe. And also like the video and subscribe, or share it with a friend if you want me to make more house videos like this, since I do really enjoy it, and this house I did design myself. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you're playing this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.